Greetings and welcome back to CK3. We are now with our second ruler in the middle of our adventure in Iceland. In the previous episode, the father of our dynasty unfortunately died, actually at the age of 70, so he lived quite long, and now his second son, Jarl Horvar, has inherited 3 of his 4 titles. The 4th title went to the younger son, who is now 23 years old, but he is gay and also married to an old infertile woman, who moreover has an additional malus of fertility of minus 25%. So there are basically no chance that they are going to have kids, and this is also good because it means that as soon as the young brother will die, our current ruler, so Jarl Horvar, will inherit also the 4th title that his father was already holding. So today we are going to focus on the succession, let's say on handling this smooth transition to the Jarldom of Horvar. And so we will take care of the marriage, of the lifestyle and all this kind of decision. And maybe we will also start expanding our territories further. Let's start maybe from the lifestyle. So currently we have 14 of diplomacy and 10 of martial. Because of that, the game suggests me to focus on diplomacy, and there are also some perks from the family hierarch tree that are already unlocked. But honestly, I do not see the benefit of focusing on diplomacy for the moment. Later on it might be useful because maybe we could try to vassalize some Norse rulers that are here in the Norwegian coast, but I would rather use weapons and conquer them military, because after all some of them they are kind of big, but some others are relatively small, I will say. Maybe we could start from here, where there are 2 small targets, while this on the other hand has some alliances. But why I'm too far away to interact with? I cannot declare war, so probably I should still first get some territories here to then have the chance to attack these territories, yeah. Or maybe I should form some alliances on this side of the world to be able, because I see that I cannot even declare war at the moment. I'm still too far away. Okay, interesting. But we have several wars to conduct, for example, also for the unification of Ireland, and we could expand also to this Faroe Island and the other northern islands, because they also belong to the Kingdom of Norway, so they will still be relevant for our expansion. And so what I will do, instead of focusing on diplomacy, because diplomacy might be useful later on, but at the beginning I think martial is more important. So what I'm going to do is to focus initially on martial instead. And probably strategy focus will be a good option, because then this will reduce the cost of war, and it will also improve our movement on the battlefield. So this is the first decision. Then we have to take care of the council. We need a chancellor, and for that let me see something. Let me see something. Let's rearrange a few things here. So my little brother, I want him dead as soon as possible, and he has in the hand decent martial traits, so I think he's a good candidate to be marshal, to be our marshal, and also then to be the commander of our troops when we will be involved in some wars. This will free another candidate, another member of our court, for other roles, because then, for example, we could use here, we could use this gentleman as chancellor, and then as spy master we could select my sister. That's also a good option, so we will have even 2 members of our family sitting at the council. And we could also replace the steward. He has 0 opinion, but we can place somebody with 17, so I honestly prefer him. Our priest basically is not really endorsing us. But the other better candidate will be this champion who has minus 50 of opinion, so definitely not a good option. Let's do instead a sway here. And let's recover the relationship with our main priest, seer, or call it how you prefer. But generally speaking, it seems that the succession will be, of course, smooth. We don't have many territories, we only have one vassal, who is also my brother and currently the heir, so everything should be fine. Then let's find a wife. We need to find a wife for ourselves, and honestly, as this is the main line of succession, I will focus on someone who is not only fertile and healthy and Norse and ideally North Germanic, but also somebody who has possibly inheritable traits. Okay, no one. Wow. Wow. Seriously? The only one with the inheritable traits are too old to be impregnated. Okay, not nice, I will say. This means that maybe for the moment. Okay, can we focus on alliances? Alliance power. Interesting, 1,600 men, and might be helpful for expanding further on the Norwegian coast. So this will be a good candidate, but on the other hand, these are two little girls. I want somebody who is an adult. And then the option are Lancashire. No, these are small. Okay, then let's focus on prestige gain. There is absolutely no one. I will say that for the moment, these are not the best conditions to marry our current ruler. So let's focus on the marriage of our two sisters. Ideally with matrilineal marriages and fertile alliance. We have one option here. It's a small alliance. But why not? This guy is 17 years old, patient, shy, diligent, elusive, shadow. It's a small alliance, but we can give her away. But I was thinking, should we give her to Anders Ragnarsson Witzerk? Probably we should give the other one, the good daughter. Because this is the one with the she loves beer and she is also a hunchback, so not really the best. We have another sister who is instead quick and with very good martial traits as well. So I was wondering, should we maybe focus on her instead? Okay, let's make this alliance here, matrilinear. Okay, let's also take a look at how that guy plays in the succession. Actually is not really involved. Actually is involved, so we could actually do something. So this is the guy who will inherit. We could plot to kill this guy to make sure that then my sister and her future husband are going then to have kids who will inherit this little county. I mean, it's not much, but it's still something. Let's move the spy master to support schemes. Moreover, herself is involved. Okay, and this is good. For our marriage we will think later. And for Freya too. I can negotiate an alliance, but I don't really need at the moment. I think I can ignore the other notification and we can continue the game. Maybe what we could already do, because this will be a low-hanging fruit, let's immediately declare war for this duchy. cost us 50 of piety, but we can raise the whole army, and we have a big one, and we conquer this territory. Easy peasy. Start expanding. Also, I will have to farm gold again, because at the end of the last episode I decided to improve our fortification in the capital, which of course is very expensive. It costs 300 units of gold, and because of that now we only have 8, so not very good. So we will have to farm some gold after this war, but first of all let's conquer this additional county. Ah, I'm the commander of the troop. No way, I want him to command the troop. What the fuck, I risk my life. And then I would have been, if I was dying, then I would have had the problem that the one inheriting all the territories would have been my gay brother, so not a very good option to make sure that then we have kids. Okay, well done. Dish completed. We won. Disband all. Very good. And now we go to 3 domains, and we can already move our marshal, so my brother, here with the goal of restoring order in this territory. It will take him 10 years. Then this and this territory, okay, we have to wait for them to continue this war. Minus 84. Who is attacking? Ah, no, I don't want this. Okay, we will attack them immediately after they win the war, because they're kind of weak, even though they have strong alliances. They've completed the war, yes. And now we have this annoying presence here, which I don't particularly like. And they have military superiority. Not good. On the other hand, we could try expanding our territories here then, because this is a low-hanging fruit. So let's declare war here for the county. For Faroe Island. Okay. And I think we can directly move our armies from here. Raise all armies. Let's send as a commander my brother. Raise all armies, and then we go straight here and conquer also this little island. Of course, the game does not love me particularly, because it gave this territory to this guy who has strong alliances. And we failed in our attempt of killing this guy. And it's okay, for the moment I will hand the scheme, because now I have another idea. Let's scheme against this ruler here. Only 19% of chances to win, because I would like him to have no alliances. This alliance brings him a lot of armies. So let's try the scheme here. We don't have enough money on the other hand to pay agents, unfortunately. 18. Well, we can try with this. Let's see how it goes. Because I would like him dead, so that then we can try to conquer also this county here. The agents join, but our chances remain low. We will see how it goes. Call to war from our ally in this small territory against this other ally That is other ruler in the... Okay, almost Scotland. Okay, we can accept, but we will take care of this later. First we have another priority. We have to conquer this additional territory. Should not be difficult. Exactly, we go to plus 50%. We start the siege. Again, level of devotion, which is good. Siege is almost over. Buff. And this is also done, basically 83%. Unfortunately, we have still to travel to their capital and try to siege also their capital to end this war. A creeping suspicious. This is about my sister Grima. Maybe I need the help of my wife to improve our chance to solve this. I don't have a wife, right? To solve this intrigue challenge. Let's just go with this. Let's see if we are lucky. We discovered nothing. We failed, of course. This was expected. I hope she's not plotting against me. What happened here in the meantime? Okay, 100%. We can enforce demand. First, let's destroy these two soldiers. Good. And then let's enforce demands. Very good. We are above the number of domains that we can hold, but for the moment it is okay, I will say. Let's take a look at our prisoners. I think no one of them can pay. This could pay 3. I think no one of them can pay 3. No, it's okay. Let's recruit them all because I think that they are all... Okay, we can demand conversion and recruit. 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 And recruit. Bam. We enlarge our court. Very good. And now with our armies still here, we can actually move to the capital here to help our allies. Let's keep my brother as a commander. Got the trait skilled tactician. Very good for him. They are running away from us, but we can then siege their capital with no problems. Very good. Camp followers, the hysterical is at war. This is the one that I don't particularly like. Let's see if we can manage to kill him. I see that the army of Edinburgh was trying to chase my ally, but they are running away. Ah, they got intercepted, but it's okay. Even if they lose, it's completely fine because we will conquer their capital and then defeat their army, so... And they even got destroyed. And they're trying again. Let's try our luck. Ah, he's dead. Very good. And here we completed also this war. Very good. We help our allies to complete the war, which will allow now to start actually the invasion of this county and complete the unification of Iceland, because now that we have also killed our opponent, now there are no longer allies from this ruler, and they only have 400 men, so absolutely fine with that. I think we can disband the army very soon. And I have also the chance to get an additional perk. Let's take a look at what are the options. Aggressive attacker, enemy fatal casualty plus 25%, this is good. Why, if I improve logistics, supply duration plus 100%, also this one is very good. Flexible leader, this is also interesting, but I will say that probably the best is this one. Here, victory, good. I'm an aggressive attacker, which is exactly the kind of trait I want. It fits exactly the kind of role I want this Jarl Horvath to have in the history of our dynasty, because he has the responsibility of trying to expand our territory from a duchy to a kingdom. I would like to complete this within his lifetime. He's still young enough to try to achieve this goal. So for the moment I can disband the army, the prestige is going up, we have a little bit of gold, we already conquered 2 additional counties, we help our allies, and now we are ready to destroy this dude. Subjugate, no way, I don't want him as a vassal, I want just his territory. So I declare war again, one after the other, exactly aligning with the traditions of the Vikings. We are Norse Asatru rulers, so of course we want to be loyal to our way of playing. But I want to select as a commander again my brother. Go brother! In the end my brother is is very good as a marshal, so I don't want him necessarily to die. I mean, if he can live and help us conquering the territories, he can be a loyal brother. We can be the 2 brothers who managed to build the kingdom of Iceland. Okay, this is occupied, plus 48. Now they are coming. Very good. Let's go there and intercept them. Why are you... I don't know why it wants me to spend this money. Let's try to do something different. No, okay, cannot. Okay, let's go there and let's try our luck. But I don't understand how they can have all these soldiers. We're not having all these allies. I don't get it. But still we are smashing them. Very good. Now they have to leave the territory. We can stay there for some time just to make sure that the number of soldiers increases again, but we have now 71% of victory. Okay, now they want to move to the capital most likely. No, they want to free the city, but I still really don't understand from where they got all those soldiers, because they had only 400, but they still came to us with more than 1,000, and they have no alliances. By the way, my sister Grima has given birth to a daughter. This is good. Girls can help us to increase the number of family members that we have. These people were defeated again. He's taken prisoner. Let's see for their next move. What do they want to do? Not clear to me. What are they doing? Plus 92%. They're coming back here. Okay, please come and be defeated again. Very well, and we won the war. Bam! Another one. And another one. And another one. Yes. So rapidly we expanded our territories of 3 counties. Maybe that's even too rapid expansion, because then we have also to make sure that those territories are under control, but at least we are doing fine for the moment. Six of development in our capital, and honestly I will continue like that. By the way, we have now an empty position in the council because my chancellor died. And I can then promote my champion to be my chancellor. He has -29 of opinion. Let's make a little sway here. After all, now the priest likes me, so we are good. So not bad, not bad. We can go up to 1,500, actually 800 levies, soldiers. We have the possibility to get 9 champions. We have 8 at the moment, so we might need another one. We have a few women in our court that we could try to marry. "30 years old and in perfect health, and actually very strong as well." This would be a nice candidate for marriage. Who do we pick? Where are my... I thought I had more women. Maybe they died in the meantime because they were all kind of old. I had more women in my court. Now only my sister remains, the quick one. But of course I'm not going to marry her away for a champion. She will be needed for alliances, but later on. And actually I should really start thinking of a wife for myself, because Jarl Orvar is now 32 years old, so not so young anymore. Let's take a look if there is any fertile woman with inheritable traits now. Actually yes, but probably not in our religion and culture. No, Norse, 20 years old, intelligent, or 21 Amazonian. Actually they're both good traits. They are both good traits. This has also very good stats. 21 of intrigue, 14 of stewardship, 13 of martial, and 6 of diplomacy. The one with Amazonian, of course, she's very strong, but she has a little bit less. Prowess +8, health, huge boost. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Ambitious, gregarious, cynical, greedy, fickle, temperate. Honestly, I'm really tempted to go with intelligent. Even though a prowess +8, health huge boost, prestige also increase. We could find someone who is maybe a genius later on in our bloodline. While Amazonian is already the highest level, is the corresponding of the male Herculean, as you can read here. Okay, let's probably go with Herculean. Is even bigger as a trait. We will lose 200 of prestige, but chance of having children medium. She's Norse Asatru. Let's do it. We need kids, and we need strong kids. Excellent. Now, wife, you can give me kids. Good, strong Norse soldiers. And let's take a look at a few other things. I can negotiate alliance. You can create the Northern Island. title, but I don't have enough gold for that. I think we should actually raid like there was no tomorrow for the remaining part of the episode, because then this will help us to get more gold, and yeah, we can follow up from there. Ooh, if they didn't have alliances, this would have been the perfect moment actually to do something different, but they had strong alliances. This territory, on the other hand, it can be raided. So let's do the following. Let's move the rally point here. And let's raise them all as raiders. And we can... Ah, no, they've been raided already. But here, for example, not. Here also not. So, okay, let's move our raiders. Let's change the commander. I want always my son. And let's move the raid here. And actually I want to check, this can also be raided, yes, because there are also territories here that can be raided. So okay, let's raid this. I will raid this territory until the end of the episode, and in all of this I'm also called to war from our ally. Is having troubles with Northumbria. Fortunately, we are not far away from the part from where we are raiding, so we could be accidentally intercepted in this war, but let's accept. It's fine. If we can help them there too, let's do it. Honestly, I wanted to raid, but I think we will focus on raiding while there is this war. Passway, you can no longer sway him, unfortunately. The champion that I wanted to bring to our territory cannot be swayed. No, actually it was the chancellor, sorry. My mistake. Then let's go here, but then the steward, who will be this one. In all of this I don't get what are my soldiers doing. Okay, finally they join. And we can start raiding. Ah, but now we are no longer raiding because we have joined the war, and so we should instead help against Northumbria. I see it. There is not much we can do. Pregnancy. Very good. My wife is pregnant. Okay, we won the war. Good. So then we can turn again into... Can I turn again into raiders? Can you please raid? Call to war. Another war, guys. Seriously? Ah, this time is against... Okay, we have to defend against the tyranny of the ruler. Let's accept. I wanted to raid, guys, in this last minute of the episode, and instead I'm involved in these battles. But let's do it. Actually, we could directly go there and siege. And in the meantime, the areas we wanted to raid, they got raided. And we have lost also the steward. Everyone is dying in this council. They are decimating my council. Let's do the following. Let's reassign this here and then here. We can place this one. What a mess. We won also this war, very good. So be it, very good. don't have any prisoner. Can you let me please turn this army into an army of raiders? Cannot toggle. Oh, damn it. I have to start it again from scratch. I cannot believe sometimes this game is not very sharp. Now again, I have to travel there to raid. Can we finally raid this territory, please? I would like to end this episode with at least some nice raids. Thank you. Commander, no, I want my brother. There are two daughters here, Saga and Inga, okay. Not a son. But at least our family expands, which is never bad. 9, 17, 21. I think we can, right? We can attack this territory. Yes, they're kind of weak. So let's do this. Let's move here. I like this area because usually it's full of loot and in very close territories. Section created against me. Peasant rabble, okay. It's fine. Should be able to handle. Prisoners. 84 units of gold. Let's raid also this one and then we go back home. 99. Ah, they want to challenge us. Let's hope that we manage. Okay, seems we are going to manage. Otherwise, there was another chance that I was losing the loot before going back home. Somebody else died, and I think we can go with this 111 units of gold. Ah, we got intercepted again. Let's hope we can defend ourselves. Yes, this is the case. I hate this late interception when we are about to risk losing everything that we looted. And we can ransom for gold a lot of people. Let me take a look at the list of prisoner. These are all girls. Catholic Anglo-Saxon. $25. Okay, let's farm gold. It's okay. Very good. Martial perk available. Loot delivered. 110. We go to a total of 209 units of gold. We can disband the army. Very good. And now let's take care of the council. We have lost the spy master. Now we need a good spy master because we really have no one. We have a spy master with 10, so not very good. Unfortunately, we had a lot of losses. We have to rebuild our council. This is something where probably we will work in the future. I should have probably kidnapped those girls and used them as marriage material rather than getting those units of gold, but it's okay. I will manage somehow. And the good news is that now we are basically done for today. I could create a title for the Northern Iceland. I'm not sure if I will do it now, to be fully honest, probably not. Let me take a look at my twins, because we didn't check them before. So both inherited the Herculean trait. Very good. Very good. It would have been better if it was a son with Herculean trait, but it's fine. Better than nothing, and we still have time. So now taking a look at the succession, Saga start to be the next one inheriting. Okay. And my young brother, who is still alive, yes, if he will die, he will leave the county to me. He has reached the age of 30. Skilled tactician, aspiring blade master, and berserk. Yeah, very good. 30 of prowess. Wow, it's very strong. Very strong. But we will have to improve a little bit our court, our council, and the amount of also champions that we have in the next episode before thinking of expanding further our territories. We are above our domain limit, but for the moment it's okay and under control, I will say. And maybe we can start also working on the upgrade of our capital. Yes. And in 7 months we will also move to the next level of development, which I think is 6. No, 7, or we will be already 7 in development in our capital. So guys, I will say that the transition was kind of smooth, and so far I'm kind of satisfied with the results. I'm only sorry for all the losses we had in the court and in the council, but we will work on that in the next episode. And of course, as always, I hope to see you there, and if this will be the case, see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.